before we get started, I just want to say if talking about or discussing panic or panic attacks, anxiety, anything like that might trip you up, might trigger you, please go to the timestamp that is right on screen, and let's begin the video. Alright, y'all, so things took a little bit of a funky turn today. Now, I am okay right now, and everything seemingly was okay, and I was able to get through whatever was going on. I'm pretty sure it was likely a pretty good panicked attack slash episode, and it was a really intense one. Yeah, I just wanted to go over it because I feel like it's important for, you know, the video. I'm not afraid to talk about these things. It's important to recognize when, you know, you need a break, you need to take care of yourself. These things are really important, and I really feel like, you know, if something like this happens, I'm not gonna shy away from discussing it and hopefully, you know, saying that it's okay. If you need time and you need space, if you need to take care of yourself and possibly, you know, go to first aid and just kind of process, then there you go. All right, pause right there, me from last Saturday. Let me go over what this is, because I think there's an important aspect that needs to be outlined here. So before previous me continues on, I just want to give you a little bit of a visual aid as to what my world looks like as it comes crumbling down around me. So not only is the mental state a lot, but as you can see, you're kind of staring at how the world would sort of look to everybody, right? It has some color, it looks pretty nice, you know, it's the world is as it is. That is what my world looks like, or well, looked like on Saturday, on opening day, when my mind started racing. So I obviously didn't record anything while that was going on because I didn't even know what I said. I don't remember most of it. I have loose memories of who I even interacted with on my way to first aid, as it was getting worse and worse and worse. And even in first aid, I don't have much memory of being in there at all. I just thought it would be really cool to kind of give you a visual representation as well as kind of describe what happened, which previous me will do. So let me just tell you how it was from being right in the aftermath of it. Previous me, go ahead. All right, so just thought I'd kind of fill in on what happened. So maybe a couple people know, maybe you don't, but just to kind of catch everybody up on what happened, or what just happened, I guess. I mean, it just wrapped up. Yeah, I was feeling a little odd after my ride on Alpen Fury, and I was like, okay, maybe it was just Alpen Fury, you know, feeling weird. I'm gonna go get some food and maybe we'll feel better. And we got progressively worse, and I noticed some red flags that I have set for myself as signals to say, you know what, no, it is time to stop, and it is time to address what is going on. And so through our, I guess, the red flag setup, we were able to figure out that this situation of a kind of mix of a lot of things, you know, over-exhaustion, a little bit of a higher systolic blood pressure than usual, a panic attack episode that was in a pretty bad spot to go over it. But yeah, I mean, there was also like physical pain and stuff that was contributing, you know, not having enough water. There's a bunch of stuff kind of all came together at once. I guess we'll go down here to Yukon, but yeah, a bunch of stuff just came all together at once in a bad mixture, and it resulted in me having to say, you know what, I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm gonna make sure, get myself checked out at first aid, make sure it's not anything too serious, because I was, of course, worried on a day like this, as Yukon passes by. But yeah, worried on a day like this, you know, about heat exhaustion and these types of things, right? Something related to heat, which obviously was a contributing factor in this as well. But yeah, I mean, again, I want to be open and honest in my videos, and you know, not everything is super amazing all the time, and this is an example of that. But we're not going to let it define our day. You know, we've dealt with it. I feel like, you know, myself again. And yeah, so I'm not too worried about the rest of the day here. We're taking things slow. We're going for a walk right now, and it's just about kind of getting back into the swing of things slowly. So we're just taking a relaxed approach to this. And I'm gonna get some B-roll. I know I've already said it before, but I'm actually gonna get some off-ride of Alpen Fury, and that's going to be great. So can't wait to do that. Hopefully we can get the fire effect as well. But yeah, so hopefully if anyone caught news of that, because I was way out of it. Anyone who saw me in that state could could really tell. There's no way of hiding it, so you know, why even hide in the first place, right? You know, it's a part of me, and you know, I can try to hide and run away from it, but at the end of the day, you know, I address it. It is a part of me, but you know, we figure it out. We dealt with it. Everything is good now, so let's continue our amazing day and finish it off strong here for our SLAYPEN. Yeah, I forgot how to say it now. My brain has been through so much. I can't even speak English right now. How about that? But yeah, let's continue with day 2 of our SLAYPEN. I'm gonna try to work on that throughout the rest of today. But yeah, let's work on finishing the rest of SLAYPEN Fury, the trilogy today. Okay, on day 2. Let's continue to see what there is. Get some off-ride of people finally on Alpen Fury, which is amazing. And let's just have a awesome ending to this day. And hey, can't say today wasn't interesting. So let's end it off with a bang, shall we? Let's go. And of course, no video would complete, pardon me, oh my goodness, no video in this series would be complete without the goat of the day. So there you go. Testing Fury! Not it being broken Fury. Alright y'all, so we just did Dragon Fire. I'll post a little story that I posted. I completely forgot to take out the camera because I'm losing my mind as this day continues to go on. Just because I am that tired. But we motor on and we're gonna go to Yukon Striker next because Yukon Striker sunset rides, they are it. They are it, okay? So let's go to Yukon Striker.
I hear it.
All right, y'all, so we just got finished getting some dinner. I got a 6-inch pizza sub from Subway. And of course, apparently they're sponsored by Ruffles because that's the only chips you can pick from, even though they say you can have any chips, which, sure, yeah, that makes sense. Regardless, we're gonna be here at Alpen. So let's get back on. So we are here in Fast Lane. We just did one of the rides on Alpen Fury, and we're waiting to do our last ride of the night. Probably won't have last train of the night, but look why we won't have last train of the night. And that goes all the way out there, still full, and it's past park close. It's going to be a long time for these guys. Hey, what's up? And yeah, look at the station, the queue line. It's an incredible ride. I'm so happy I did today. I'm so happy I didn't leave early and finish out the day. Finish out obviously strong, and what a way to finish the day as well on Alpen Fury, on one of the last trains of Fast Lane, obviously. And yeah, so we're gonna take one more ride. Maybe shoot a little B-roll in the line last time I wait today, and then it's wraps on day number 2 of SLAYPEN Fury, the series. So let's get our ride in. Let's go. And hey, editing me here again. Yay, so fun. I forgot to record an outro because this day just basically became a blur, if you couldn't tell from how I couldn't speak English in the last couple clips. I was really just ready to end out the day with the Alpen Fury night ride, have a blast, and then head home. And I guess I forgot to record an outro. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching all the way through, especially if you watched everything. Oh my gosh, you're literally a saint. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much more than I could ever describe in words. Like, subscribe, do all of the fun stuff, share all of the good stuff, comment your experience from opening day, and I will see you on a coaster, maybe this one. Bye, guys.